What's up guys, Ivan Carranza here and welcome to Bass Tone Tuesday. Today we're going to talk about the tone control of the bass. Now if you're unfamiliar with the tone control, it is a passive control, which means that you don't need any batteries on your instrument for it to work. And the main function of it is to remove treble frequencies. This is how my bass sounds like on its own. It's the P pickup here. The tone control is fully open right now and I'm running through my Mesa Subway DI, which is flat. And this is the sound of the bass. Or with a pick. So that's the sound of the bass. Now, if I start closing the tone control, it's getting a lot darker, right? Compared to it's a big difference. Now, what happens if I close the treble control of my preamp or a EQ pedal? This is flat. This is closed all the way. It's not that big of a difference. I mean, of course it is removing treble frequencies. But compared to this, it's a very big difference in the effect that turning the knob is doing. And that for me is one of the biggest issues when a bass has active electronics and has no tone control, because you're left with only being able to turn the treble down, which sounds different than closing the tone control. And yes, there are some preamps, onboard preamps that have a tone control, and those are pretty awesome. I really like those. For example, the Sadowski one, the one with the vintage tone control, has a tone control. The one by Glockenklang also has one. I think by the brand out there, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna put it here. That one also has a passive tone control, and those are pretty cool because you can boost bass and treble and mids and all the good stuff, and still retain the functionality of the tone control. And for me, the tone control is probably one of the coolest knobs or features that a bass can have, because that one little thing opens you the door for a lot of different sounds. Like right now, completely open, you can get a very aggressive rock sound. Or metal sound, or slap. Really bright. And if you close it just a little bit, you can go for something like this. 2, 3. Compared to is a lot brighter, right? The other version with the tone control closed just a bit. It's a lot smoother, it's more supportive, it carries the sound differently. If I close it even further, and this is not all the way off, you can go for kind of like a Motown sound. Or you know, stuff like that. And if you close it all the way, you can go for, you know, hip hop sounds or something like reggae. All those different sounds are coming from just one knob, and I'm not touching any pedals, I'm not touching any EQ or my amp or anything. All it is just the tone control and some slight different hand positions or different articulation on how I attack the strings. And that is mainly why I only have passive basses. When I had active basses, I would either bypass the active electronics or leave it flat. And some basses, even with the active electronic engaged, change the sound of the bass a little bit because it is engaging its circuitry, it's engaging a preamp inside your bass, and it can change, or depending on the preamp, it can change the sound quite a bit, even when it is set flat. So that is why I prefer keeping my basses passive. It's, you know, one less thing to worry about. You know, you don't have to worry about batteries. And if I need some EQ, I'm gonna grab an EQ pedal or a preamp and then use the EQ section from there. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you think in the comments. And also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with the content that's coming to the channel. As always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take care.